This week on Your City Now, Denver delivers a bright COVID-19 update, and the Clerk and Recorder's Office looks back at the last year. Those stories are just ahead on Your City Now. One year removed from the first case in Colorado, Mayor Hancock delivered the latest update that was packed with good news. Denver's 5-star rated businesses can now operate at the blue level restrictions. 9 Denver Public Library branches are set to open on March 9th, and city recreation centers are looking to open soon as well. More good news came along with the announcement that the Johnson & Johnson vaccine was approved for emergency use.
Approval of a third vaccine by Johnson & Johnson is, quite frankly, a game changer. And as the governor said, Colorado is receiving 45,000 Johnson & Johnson doses this week.
This new vaccine will go a long way towards the city's vaccination efforts as a whole, as well as give a boost to its equity-based community vaccination efforts. 3 are currently operational, with 3 more scheduled to open starting Sunday, March 7th.
Now, we're doing everything we can to ensure equitable access to the still limited amount of vaccines, particularly in our African American and Latino communities. That's the goal of our city-based sites.
These are not mass vaccination sites, but rather targeted efforts that are only open to eligible residents of the neighborhoods they serve. If you live in these neighborhoods, community partners will reach out to individuals for registration and the scheduling of appointments. But you can call to set up an appointment yourself at 720-865-3005. Keep it up, Denver. The outlook is bright, but we're not through the tunnel just yet.
The end is most certainly in sight, but we can't, like the Cleveland Browns did in 1988 at the 1-yard line as they got ready to cross the goal line here in Denver, we can't fumble the ball now.
On Tuesday, a city council committee heard proposed changes for the city's marijuana industry that would be the most extensive since pot was legalized 7 years ago. Some of the proposed legislative changes include a revision to Denver's marijuana code to create opportunities for social equity applicants, aligning Denver's code with the format of the state's code, replacing the location cap and location lottery requirements with exclusive licensing for social equity applicants, and
we are proposing opting into the state's marijuana delivery framework.
Yes, marijuana products could be coming to your front door. Some of the delivery regulations include delivery limited to customers 21 and older, delivery drivers must use ID scanners, deliveries can occur between 8 a.m. and midnight, and limits on how much product can be delivered, among others. A companion bill also proposed a marijuana hospitality program, which would allow licenses for lawful marijuana consumption establishments with smoking and vaping options.
The 3 different types of license types for marijuana hospitality are just a regular hospitality establishment, a mobile hospitality establishment, and then a hospitality and sales.
We can create these new license types. We can develop our social equity program and really foster an opportunity to create new business opportunities, to create wealth for our social equity applicants, and to move forward with economic relief and recovery in our city.
There's a lot of detail in the proposed changes. Watch this week's meeting at denver8.tv for the full presentation, and then full coverage of the next Finance and Government meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, March 16th. The Office of the Clerk and Recorder recently released a video looking back at their 2020 accomplishments and Paul Lopez's first full year as Denver's Clerk and Recorder.
It was definitely quite a first year, and I'm grateful for my staff. I'm grateful for our partners to help us get through it. And I'm just grateful for Denver residents. Denver residents, they rose to the occasion.
Lopez is proud that the office supports Denver residents during some of the benchmark moments of their lives.
If you think about it, they're milestone parts of your life, right? Your home ownership, or being able to stay in that home, getting married, voting for the first time and continuing to vote. These are very important functions, and I'm proud to serve in this role so that you have access to them.
You can watch the entire video on the Denver Elections Division's YouTube page. You can catch new episodes of Your City Now every Friday. Thanks for watching, Denver.